Welcome back to another video. Today we're really going to get into the knees today. We've got a 10-minute knee mobility routine. So if you've got sore knees and also tight quads, this routine can really help you out. We're not going to need any equipment today. It's all going to be done in the comfort of your own home with a mat. If you like today's routine, hit that subscribe button and share it to somebody who could really need this right now. We're just going to start off nice and simple by bringing our hips back onto our heels, keeping a nice straight spine, chest up, taking nice deep breaths here. You want to hold this position for about 1 minute, really setting the intention of the routine. You're going to feel a nice stretch in through the quads, and by loosening up the quads, it can offset a little bit of that knee pain. If you struggle to get your hips onto your heels, you can place a pillow in between your hamstrings and your calves, similar to what I'm doing right here. This is just going to allow you to sit back a little bit better without having too much pain in through your shins and your ankles and also your knees. As you progress with your flexibility and mobility, you can start to get rid of that pillow and bring your hamstrings onto your calves. So really staying in this position, feeling that nice stretch, maximizing the exercise here. After spending 1 minute in that kneeling quad stretch, we're now going to go into kneeling squats. This is a really good exercise just to build a little bit of strength and stability in through the knees. What you want to concentrate here on is keeping a nice straight back and also making sure that you're keeping your chest up. As you bring your hamstrings back towards your calves, you want to lower yourself down nice and slow, and as you raise up towards the top, you want to squeeze your glutes as hard as you can, just so you're getting that nice hip alignment at the top of the movement. You want to repeat this exercise for 1 minute here, taking it nice and slow, about a 3 to 5 second descend down to the bottom and a 1 to 2 second hold up at the top. Alright, after we've done those kneeling squats, it's now time to get into a glute bridge with a calf raise. So how you want to do this, you want to lie on your mat, on your back. You want to bring your heels in nice and close, raising your hips up, and then you want to come up onto your toes. You can reposition your feet a little bit closer in towards your hips here, just so you can feel more of a squeeze in through your calves. Again, this exercise is really going to focus on building a little bit of stability in through the knees. Great exercise also to work your glutes and your hamstrings, just to strengthen them. You want to repeat this exercise for about 1 minute to 70 seconds, really focusing in on a 2 to 3 second squeeze at the top on your tippy toes, and then bringing your heels down towards the floor nice and slow. Perfect. After spending time on that glute bridge with calf raise, we're now going to go into the next exercise, which is going to be ankle inversion and eversion. So how you want to do this one, you just want to extend one leg out. You want to interlace your fingers around your bent knee, and then you want to bring your foot out, holding for about 3 to 5 seconds, and then you want to bring it back in. This exercise is just really going to improve ankle and knee mobility and stability just by bringing your foot out towards the side. You're going to feel a nice squeeze in through the side of the calf. You may feel a little bit of a cramp here. If you do experience a cramp, you just want to relax, reset, and then go back into the movement. So really listen to your body here. After doing this exercise for about 40 to 50 seconds, you want to swap to the other leg and you want to repeat it on the other side. Really concentrating here on trying to maximize each repetition, really thinking about that squeeze, controlling the movement as much as you can. Wonderful. After spending time on inversion and eversion of the ankle, it's now time to get into the next exercise, which is going to be a calf raise in our hip flexor stretch. So how you want to do this one, you want to have one leg bent behind you, having one leg forward, resting your palms on your front knee. You want to raise your foot up, coming onto your tippy toes, and then you want to hold that nice squeeze of the calf for about 3 seconds before bringing your heel down onto the floor, making sure also that you're keeping a nice straight back in the meantime. Again, this exercise is going to build stability in through the ankle, in through the calf, and also in through the knee. Really good way just to squeeze the muscle up at the top before bringing it down nice and slow. After doing that exercise for about 40 to 50 seconds, you want to transition onto the other side. Again, really trying to perfect every repetition, trying to make it a little bit better than the one before. Once we've spent a little bit of time on that exercise, we're now going to transition onto our back here, getting nice and flat, extending out our legs, arms resting by our side. And what we're going to do now is we are going to push our hips up towards the sky, really emphasizing on pressing our weight up in through our heels. You're going to feel an incredible squeeze of the hamstrings and the glutes at the top part of the motion here. This exercise can really help with your knees as it is going to strengthen the surrounding muscles in the hamstrings and the glutes, which can offset a little bit of your knee pain. Again, really listen to your body here. You can hold it for 1 to 3 seconds here, just depending on how you are feeling and how you are going with this movement. You really want to take it nice and slow, making sure that you are controlling every repetition. And now that leads us to the final exercise of this 10-minute routine. You want to come up onto your feet here, keeping a nice straight back, resting our hands on our knees. We are now going to start performing alternating hamstring stretches. So how you want to do this one, you want to bend one knee while extending the other, and as you extend your leg, you're going to feel a nice deep stretch up through your hamstring. This exercise can offset a little bit of that knee pain just by adding in a little bit of blood flow in through the muscle and also in through the joints surrounding the knee. Really taking your time here with this movement. You want to try to keep your feet flat on the floor when you are doing every repetition. And that wraps up today's video. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you did, hit that subscribe button, give it a like, and I'm going to catch you in the next one.